So, test. Yes.
Hola. Buenos días a todos, muchas gracias por venir. There is in translation. If you want.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Hola, buenos días. Bienvenidos a todos. Señora Fleming, le doy la bienvenida a esta escuela, a este teatro. Quería en primer lugar centrar un poco. Voy a ser muy breve, porque no intereso yo, interesa su magisterio hoy y no le voy a robar ni un minuto, pero sí me gustaría centrarle un poquito lo que es la Escuela Superior de Canto. Es un centro público, 100% financiado por el Gobierno de la Comunidad de Madrid, en este caso, y tenemos 125 alumnos, 55 profesores de muchas nacionalidades, de los alumnos son de 11 nacionalidades, y en este centro impartimos las enseñanzas superiores de canto, que están perfectamente homologadas con los títulos universitarios y en contacto con el espacio europeo de educación superior, con el espacio Bolonia, que llamamos. La gran característica de este centro es que es exclusivamente para canto. O sea, nuestros 125 alumnos son cantantes, lo cual nos hace ser únicos en España, por supuesto, y en el resto del mundo hay muy pocos centros con estas características, ¿no? De 125 alumnos dedicados con fondos públicos a la enseñanza del canto. Este es nuestro teatro. Aquí es donde hacemos toda nuestra actividad, es el centro neurálgico de la escuela, donde ponemos en práctica todo lo que se enseña en las aulas. Ahora verá que está un poco destartalado porque hemos tenido que desmontar una escenografía, porque dentro de unos días se celebra el 4º centenario de la muerte de Cervantes y estamos haciendo una ópera, homenaje a Cervantes, que es el Amadigi de Händel, en una producción en la que incluimos también música cantada sobre Don Quijote de Telemann, Courbois, Ravel e Ibert. Entonces lo hemos tenido que desmontar todo un poquito a prisa y corriendo para poder dar hoy esta clase magistral. Nosotros estamos muy agradecidos a la Embajada de Estados Unidos de América, porque sin ella no hubiera sido posible esta Masterclass. Emilia Puma, que es la consejera de la diplomacia pública de la Embajada, y también al Teatro Real, porque mañana tiene un concierto la señora Fleming y ha podido llevarse a cabo esta Masterclass. Y, como no, inmensamente agradecidos a la generosidad y el altruismo de la señora Fleming, que aun teniendo un concierto mañana se ha dignado a venir hoy a hacer esta clase magistral con nuestros alumnos. Y como decía al principio, no quiero quitarle ni un minuto a ella. Le doy la bienvenida en nombre de todo el claustro de profesores, alumnos y amigos de la Escuela de Canto. Bienvenida y muchas gracias de nuevo por estar aquí. Le paso la palabra a doña Emilia Puma.
Yo voy a hablar en inglés. Es un placer estar con vosotros aquí. We're delighted to have facilitated this connection between Ms. Fleming and those of you at the school. I'm not going to go through her myriad accomplishments. She has been called the best, most beautiful soprano voice of our time. I'd have to second that assessment, and I'm looking forward to your concert tomorrow. But I wanted to thank you on behalf of the Embassy for your generosity and your willingness to come. We see this as very much a part of our work as diplomats. Music is a language that transcends cultures, that transcends politics, that transcends boundaries. And it is something that brings us together. And the beauty of the artistic creation that you represent, and that I'm sure will be represented by the students who will be up here and are probably very, very nervous right now, is something that helps to bring this world together. So as the Counselor for Public Diplomacy at the U.S. Embassy, and on behalf of my wonderful, wonderful colleagues who really do all the work. Thanks to all of you, and thank you so much, Director, for hosting us here today, and I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you. It's a wonderful, wonderful introduction. I feel so welcome already, also seeing all of your beautiful faces. I would ask that the singers who come out, please introduce what they are singing and give us a little bit of background about the context of the aria for all of you. And let's begin. And to also their names, because I'm not sure I have the right order here. Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'm Arianna Schiavi, and I'm going to sing Glück, das mir verblieb from the opera Die Tote Stadt of Kuhn-Gold. My character is Marietta, and this aria is from the first act. And this act opened with Paul, that is a young man, that whom his wife has recently died, and he can turn page with this sad destiny. And one day he met a young lady in the street, and this is Marietta, and he invited her with a rendezvous, and this is the aria when Marietta wants to seduce Paul.
You could sing in Spanish too if you
Ripeta. No, it's okay.
Very well done. And this is a duet, actually, in the opera, but we do it as an aria when it's separate from the opera. Great. I look forward. And who is playing piano? Irene. Super. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Two things before we start. I need a timer. Somebody can give me 15 minutes, tell me when 15 minutes are up. You just, And can we turn this spotlight off right here that's in my eyes? So this aria is so challenging. It's incredibly long phrases. It's a long aria. What else do you sing when you audition? If you do a competition, what's your repertoire? EE.UU, okay. And usually you have to offer 4 or 5 things. What else? Don't worry, that's okay, never mind. So I'm looking for something lighter, something more florid. Did you do anything, Handel, Mozart? So these are all sustained. So when you are practicing and rehearsing, do you sing things that move a little bit more?
Yes.
When you vocalize, maybe, also? When you're warming up your voice? Do you do scales?
For example, I sang Compiscoglio too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's along those lines. No, because I feel like it's very good to have a variety of types of vocal expression to keep your voice flexible. And this is also such a challenging aria to start with if you're a little bit nervous, it's just, so it sits up high, it sits right in the break. So I would love to get you a little bit more relaxed, a little more open. So let's do some exercises, okay? Let me just show me, what do you do when you vocalize, when you warm up? Do you do any scales?
Yeah.
Like what? Show me one. Yeah. Can I hear that? Starting on maybe middle C? Okay, keep going, up, half step. What vowel do you like, A vowel, or do you do other vowels? Let me hear E. I like E too, yeah. Keep going. Up, half step, yes. Good. Good. Now let me hear E. Let me hear the same. E. Do a glissando up the octave, okay? Try that. E, on E.
Before the...
Yeah, the 5-note scale,
Okay.
and then the gliss all on E. Okay, so as you go up, use less air. Instead of using and pushing up as you go up, do the opposite. Just allow it to just go without that amount of air. Same thing? Okay, so you're using too much breath pressure, which I hear in the aria too. So show me how you take a breath.
I open here.
Good.
And here.
Excellent. And then the front as well. Okay, but let me see more. I'm not seeing very much. Big breath. That's gorgeous. Now, when you're singing and you support, what do you do?
I start to sustain in the boat. Down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Try something. That's good, but add to that. So as you take this beautiful breath that you just showed me, try to sustain that expansion. Okay? So keep it, so as you get that fabulous, everybody do this. So lean over just a little bit and take a huge breath and feel your back and your rib cage expand. Oh, that feels so good. Great. Now, as you sit up, maintain that expansion while you're singing. Okay? Try that. Do the same scale and release all of this. Release. Okay? Big breath, and then the scale. Okay, good. Now, as you go up, you're still going, you're using too much pressure. Just throw it away. Just do a glissando. Yep, less air on the top. Just let it go. That's better. You never need more air than that on the high notes. you're putting so much pressure on, and it's taking away from the beauty of your voice because it's hard. Do you know what I mean? So float a little bit more. Glück, das mir verblieb. Easy, easy. Start with the aria again. Yeah. So easy. Just let it float. Big, huge breath, though. Okay, so one more thing. Beautiful. That was so nice, so nice. Now, just go with your tongue sticking out like that. Because you've got a lot of tension in your tongue. That's how it should sound. Without your tongue out, obviously. Can you do that? With that openness, that sense of freedom, pushing, that way. One more time, big breath. No holding, don't hold, no tension. Yeah. Good, big breath. Okay, so when you go to mine, where is the tension?
Yeah, I felt here.
You felt it here, right? Right? Release. So sing in the mirror and make faces. Just don't be afraid. Get it open, the back of your neck released, because you're holding to try and control is in release. Everything free. Try one more time. Go on, next phrase. Try the next phrase. Easy, easy. Yeah. Just start at the beginning. Right there. Big breath. Nice. Open, open, open. Release it. No breath. Good, 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 good. Now, can you try to hear the sound and try to make it warmer? Try to see if you can make it a little bit warmer, a little more, kind of get more of a dome on the sound. It takes about 6 months to find a shared vocabulary, so we're trying. Just sing an O a little bit up there, but no breath pressure. Big breath. That's better. Nice. Keep going. Okay, now there. Sing tin hog. Sing tin hog. Keep that nice and high and floating. Don't suddenly add too much pressure, okay? So a little bit faster too. It's too slow. It's too slow. Okay, so one thing I would really work on, I would totally suggest that you pick up some florid handle arias, anything with runs. So let me just hear, can I hear a tiny bit of cozy of the aria you just said that you do? No, cozy.
Come
Come yeah.
But I don't have here the score.
Do you remember what it starts on? So what I want to do is get your voice a little bit more forward, a little bit. So you do the E vowel, but it's still a little bit far back. More mask. Me. Try the me. Try that. So if it sits here and then it relaxes back, then you get a beautiful sound. Nice, nice. It doesn't have the edge. I'm trying to lose the edge on your voice. Try that. No. That was too much breath. Did you hear it? No. Same thing. You hear that? It's easy. No pressure. Same thing. No pressure. That's it. Play with that and see if you can make sounds that take you to that support, but not that kind of support. Do you know what I mean? I want to hear more spin, more of a softness in your sound. Do you know? Try that again. Easy. But here. No, because when you go up, you go, yeah, so no breath pressure. Okay, do this. Staccato. That's it. No more breath than that. If you're going, and then it gets an edge. Try. Yes, that's pretty. That's really pretty. And then you can crescendo that without making it harsh sounding. Try that. Okay, not so much. Do it with, try thinking about it as being a sound that has shimmer, that has light in it, as opposed to bearing down on it. Nice. So, okay, now she's totally confused, right? This is the terrible thing about Masterclasses, we have these ideas, and then I leave, and she says, oh my gosh, what was that again? So this is just the people who are around you, your teachers and friends even, if you understand a little bit of what I'm trying to do with her is to get a warmer, and definitely not pushing air underneath your high notes. You can do that in the middle voice if you want to be dramatic, but never in the top unless you're crescendoing or unless it's very dramatic. But you have a lyric voice, and I do think you should be singing a little bit lighter repertoire, a little bit more florid, and not so many heavy lyric arias. It'd be good for you too. Okay? Beautiful. Thank you. Brava. Excellent. Okay. Was that more than 15 minutes, or was that okay?
You had 2 minutes left.
Great. Excellent. Okay. Here we go. And it should be from when they start. Okay. Hello. Are you Blanca? Fabulous. Do you want to, you can introduce in Spanish, it's fine.
Okay. Bueno, voy a cantar un aria de Manon, de Massenet. Está compuesta en 1884 y trata de, de una chica que viene del campo y sus padres la llevan al convento. Sí, thank you. Y bueno, it works? Okay. Y sus padres le llevan al convento y se enamora de Grie y en un momento determinado pues ella opta por otro tipo de vida, ¿no? Por disfrutar, digamos, por una vida de más placeres. Y en este momento el aria que canto, ella para mí es una reivindicación de la decisión que ha tomado, de abandonar a De Grie y decidir esa vida, ¿no?
Excellent. I love this aria. So that's more than an aria, that's a whole scene. And so it's so important too that you inhabit the character if it's going to be something that's this involved. And she has found her place in the Cour la Reine and being at the top of society and being really the rock star of Paris at that time. So the whole recitative is almost challenging the audience and saying, I'm the best, aren't I? I'm the greatest, aren't I? You know, and then in the aria, she starts by talking to people, and then she begins to reflect on herself. So the mirror is very helpful because when we're nervous, we're not necessarily aware of what we're doing. And so we have this tendency to do to have sort of gestures that aren't really connected to what we're saying. So you want to work on the presentation part of what you're doing. So because you're having a tendency to do this. Yes. Both arms together, helicopter arms, we call that. So you also need to think, all of you, when you're singing in an audition, who are you singing to? Because it depends on what you're saying. In this case, she has an audience, so you can sing to the audience. If you're auditioning, I don't suggest that you stare at the people judging you, but you can be just above their heads so that they know you're referring to people. So you're telling them the story about who you are. And then, only then, halfway through the aria, do you start to think about your own life, and then it becomes more interior, and you can look away for a second. You can move around in this aria. This can start with, but it has to have a sense of grandiosity, you know. Now, you have the opposite issue from Ariana, and that is that your sound is too far back and warm and pretty, and you need to get more bite in the sound, okay? So here's a good way of doing that. This, I assume, is a new pencil. Put it between your teeth, bite down on it, and we're gonna do middle voice exercises, and try to get your voice more forward, okay? So it's just try on an E, Let's start on F. F, maybe. Just E. Try that. Easy, easy. Up a half step. Up a half step. Up. Yeah. Try that. Okay, so you're doing so much lift in the back. Everything is about space in the back. I want it to be smaller and totally forward. Yeah. Try that. Okay, now release the back of your neck because you have a lot of tension right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have Alexander technique here? Do you know what it is? It's a technique based on how your head should be balanced on your spine. So, and she is singing very much in this position, which many of us do now because we spend so much time like this or like this. And so really open up your shoulders, right? Shoulders back. Oh. Yeah, nice stretch. This way. Now try the same thing. That's so much, right? Isn't that already better? Because it's coming this way instead of just floating around in the back of your head. Okay, so just start again. Where does it start? Yeah, let's skip that. Let's go. C'est vrai. Grand merci. Just, yeah. C'est vrai. Okay, so let's try that again.
With this?
Yeah. And I want to bring okay, release the back, release them. Yeah, don't use that pressure. Just try to do it with resonance. That's better. Yeah. Beautiful. Take the pencil out. Now, and just, isn't it true? Aren't I the best? Right? Let's see some of that.
Okay.
That's a much better sound. Yeah. Now, a little bit more whoosh. Just send it out. It's all for the audience. Yes, I know. I'm beautiful. Yes. Have fun with it. Yeah.
Oh, it's I'm doing
You're doing all of you're sort of singing for yourself, and you want it to be there. So much more resonance. Je consens. I'm excited.
Oh no, yes. Okay.
I love it. You know what I'm after. Go ahead, try it. Je consens. So really support. Okay, show me. First of all, that's the other thing I want to talk about your breathings. Take a big breath. Okay, you need to expand more because this has to remain solid so that you can be free up here. All right? So, big breath. I didn't see any expansion. So put your hands here. If anything, I saw the opposite. Take a huge breath. That's better, okay? But also here, everything. Good, shoulders back. Okay, and then sing on that. So when I'm singing well, I feel like I have no neck. Like my jaw is sitting on my chest because this is open and this is relaxed. Try taking a breath and feel that. Feel that relaxation here in the larynx, right? You're pulling up and singing in the back of your head somewhere, okay? Sit on the plate. Deliver it on a plate, on a platter. Big breath. Okay, so good. You have a lot of tension. Come here, Blanca. Sing this part and lean against the piano like you're a lounge singer. Okay, we're in a jazz club. Okay, relax. These muscles have to be much more relaxed, and these more expanded. First of all, that sounds so much better, right? So now when you go up, easy. Those notes are easy for you. You have all this tension in your body, right? Relax. Just let it go. Just easy. Yeah. Put your jaw in your hand like this, and just do that phrase. Really good. That's really good, and it's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try for you to give you the points, right? And so breathe bigger here in your torso. Bigger, more expansion. You're using these muscles to support and your neck, which is not good, right? So this is where your support should be. Expand. Resist the collapse, keep the expansion, that's your support. Okay, and really work in a mirror to release these muscles. When you see tension here and here, it's not right. Okay?
It's part of myself and I don't realize because it's just there.
I know, yeah, no. You can work on that. Try to think of keeping your chest and rib cage more expanded, and think of this all just like butter on top of it. Right? And then more mask. But it's very good. And then also, you have to really act this out. If you're going to do this scene, it's too long to just sing it. You have to really play. Je marche sur tous les chemins. You really talk to everybody. Profitons bien de la... And smile and enjoy it. She loves being a star. She loves having a beautiful dress. All right, that's it. Bravo.
Hola, soy Renée Mariscal y voy a cantar el área de Pamina. Bueno, en este área ella está muy triste porque cree que su amor Tamino no le quiere y simplemente está pasando de las pruebas que no puede hablar con nadie. Y ella tiene pensamientos al final del área de que se quiere suicidar.
Oh, thanks. I have it, but that's okay. Great. Oh, thank you. This aria, first of all, you sing well, and you're obviously, I love that you have clarinet in your background, so you have this musicianship. We need to work on your German, but even more, I think, is this idea, if I can help all of you with auditions, because there's so much going on in this aria, and yet it's very easy to sing it as if it were a vocalese, right? So first of all, where is Tamino? Like, you have to pick a place. Is he here? Is he there? This is to him, yes. You're singing it like he's out there somewhere. So I think to make this come alive, you need to choose and see him. Because some of it is to him. Fühlst du nicht, der Liebe, fühlst du es nicht? Fühlst du es nicht? And then we have to see her disappointment. I guess he doesn't feel it. He doesn't love me anymore. Some of it is for her. I guess the only thing there is to do is to die. And some of it is frustration. And you can do all of this without moving, but right now it's too general. It's too generic, okay? So say it for me in Spanish. Act it out. Just translate the text. I do this all the time, by the way. I put whatever I'm singing into my words, so I really feel and get the gist of what I'm saying. So in this case, it's like, this is killing me. I can't believe he doesn't see me. He won't talk to me. He won't turn around. But see if you can do just the first three phrases in your own words and act them out. Speaking, just speaking.
Voy a coger, o sea, no sé literalmente lo que dice, me cojo la partitura.
Yeah. Is she getting the score? Yes. Okay, that's not good. That means she is not fully aware of what she's saying with each word.
Ay, tengo el presentimiento que de la dicha del amor ha desaparecido.
No, in your words, not the translation. You say, what are you thinking when you sing this?
No la traducción. En tu mente.
Yeah.
Sí.
Okay, vale. Ay, siento que el amor se ha ido y que no va a volver.
But no, if you were singing this, if you were acting this like a scene,
Como una actriz,
like,
si fueras una actriz, ¿cómo reaccionaba con esas palabras, con este sentimiento?
so if I were doing it in English, I would say, I know, it's all over. You know, it would be there, you know, it would be that sort of, what is she feeling? And do it in your own language.
Vale. Ay, tengo el presentimiento que el amor ha desaparecido y que no va a volver.
And where is he? See him. He just turned his back on you. He just went like this.
¿Dónde está Canto?
Era de espaldas.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm Tamino. Yes.
O sea, que tengo que poner que también está allí por aquí.
Está de espaldas también. Está de
Ok,
espaldas.
que también es el...
Ella terminó.
Ay, tengo el presentimiento que el amor ha desaparecido y que no va a volver más.
All right, you get the idea. You all get the idea. You know what I'm trying to do. Okay, it's very important that each word, each phrase means something to you on a deep level, or you can't communicate what the text is to the audience. Okay? So, ach, ich fühl's. Es ist verschwunden. Okay, that's for you. I feel. Es ist verschwunden. Ewig hin, der liebe Glück. And then she repeats it. Why does she repeat it? Ewig hin der liebe Glück. Nimmer kommt. So do it that way. Do it in the German. And then we can work on your German too. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just say the words.
Lo leo en alemán.
En alemán.
Ach, ich fühl's, es ist verschwunden.
But do it as an acting exercise.
Como actuando, fraseando.
Yeah, say it like you mean it.
Una actriz.
Ach, ich fühl's, es ist verschwunden. Ewig hinter dir liebe Glück.
Then she says it again. She says it again. Why?
¿Por qué repite?
Yeah.
Porque es importante.
Yeah, stronger, right? Stronger.
Es como que ella no se lo
Yeah.
cree, entonces está todo el rato.
Say it again. Go ahead. Ewig hin. Go ahead.
Ewig hin, dir liebes hin.
Liebe Glück. Yeah.
Dir liebe Glück.
Okay. Nimmer kommt.
¿Se vuelve otra vez a hacerlo?
Keep going. Keep going.
Nimmer kommt die Stunde, meinem Herzen mir zurück.
So you're singing, you're intoning it. I want it to be that you know it so well that you can just say it. Meinem Herzen mehr zurück. Nimmer kommt.
Nimmer kommen
Kommt.
irgendwann
Yeah.
Stunden, meiner Herzen mal zurück.
Mehr zurück. So if anybody is native German speaking here, this is what I do. Get them on your phone to tape the language as if it were a poem. And you need to be able to hear that and do it as if you were a native speaker. Mehr zurück. Because you owe it to yourself. You sing this aria very well, but you have to become much more familiar with the language and what you're saying. So that's just as an exercise. So let's start again singing and figure out what let's figure out how to make a performance from this, okay? From the beginning.
Cantando.
So he's here. You've just said, Tamino. And he turns around. Yeah. And then you're really rejected. Oh,
Estás despechada.
Wow.
Despechada.
go ahead. Big breath. Now to him. Okay, good. Not so much pressure on the breath, okay? Your jaw is shaking a little bit. It's because you're... Release it. Keep this stable, but don't push air through. But that's much better. I believe you now. I believe you.
Ahora te creo.
Much better. Verschwunden. Verschwunden. Ach, ich fühl's. Es ist verschwunden.
Verschwunden.
Yeah, and you're accenting every downbeat with your body. Ach, ich fühl's. It's not, they're phrases. Ach, ich fühl's. Es ist verschwunden. So,
Sin acentos en cada bajada.
yeah.
Sin hacer acentos. Una frase.
Yeah. And don't forget you need to look at him. You need to see him in your mind. You know, figure out who he is in your life. And see, when you have felt rejected, that has to be a real person. Es ist verschwunden. Ewig hin der liebe Glück. Ewig hin der liebe Glück. It's all the words. The words are very important, even though it's a very instrumental aria. Okay? Good. Okay, let's finish up. Ewig hinab, nimmer kommt ihr Wonnestunden. Let's try there. And this is for you. Good. Keep going. Turn away from him. Turn away. Huh? Open. And let no. You're controlling. Soft.
Suave, sin control. Abre.
Just on that. Yeah, easy.
Suave.
Again. Beautiful voice. That was beautiful. Now, I just, once you work on the text, you can open up in the middle a little bit more. So there's more text. So we get a little bit more of the words. It's all very lined up. You're singing in a totally lined up way, a little too much. It's okay on these, you know. And this should be a little more staccato. Try that. Yeah, nice, separate those. And then, when you have then Z tamino, that's got to be very passionate. Very, Z tamino. Okay? Beautiful one. Beautiful one. Thank you. Very good. It's always hard in a master class because you're thinking about your singing, but you have to perform every time. There are people there. Yes? Okay, fabulous. Ah, good. Oh my gosh. You are all picking the hardest pieces. I'm so impressed. Nobody's taking the easy way out. Okay, good luck. Ah, yes. We need a pianist. Calling the pianist. Aha. So here, why don't you introduce the aria? Tell everyone.
Buenos días, me llamo Olena Stroya. Voy a cantar la aria de Cunigunde de la ópera de Leonard Bernstein. Pues es una chica de alta nobleza que por ahora está entregado, yo no sé cómo se dice eso en español, ese club donde están las prostitutas, vamos a decir. Y ella, por unas circunstancias, es una prostituta por ahora y está quejándose, pero se ve muy claro qué valores tiene esa mujer. Y otra vez, puede ser que vamos a hacer así, Paco, que salga. Should
Should we go on to the next and then come back? Since there's no pianist? Oh, you're the last one. Ah. Okay. This is not an aria you want to try and sing a cappella, I don't think. It's too hard. Okay, while we're waiting, any questions? Any questions? Ask anything about singing, performance, lifestyle. Yes. We have a volunteer. Okay. Yeah? Here, she's got a nice one. It's already taped together. Ah, okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
Saved.
Sorry. I thought there were another one.
Okay.
fallen state, purchased as they were at such an awful cost. Bracelets, lavaliers, can they dry my tears? Can they blind my eyes to shame? Can the brightest brooch shield me from reproach? Can the purest diamond purify my name? And yet, of course, these trinkets are endearing. I also got my sapphire as a star. I'd rather like a 20-carat earring. If I'm the pure, at least my jewels are. Enough, enough. I'll take the diamond necklace and show my noble star. Riding dead and reckless. Observe how bravely I can see that dreadful shame on me.
Yes. Wow. Brava, brava, brava. Wow. Super. This is such an ambitious group. I can't get over the challenge, the level. Now, have you performed this role? And how did you put together your staging of it? Did you work with somebody on it, or have you come up with this yourself?
I was working with my teacher, English teacher.
Yes.
My director, aesthetic.
Yes,
teacher.
yes, yes, yes.
And my singer teacher.
And everything all together. Good. It shows a huge level of preparation because you memorized everything, or are you improvising some of your actions? Have you memorized it? Is it staged, or are you improvising? A little both. Okay. A little bit of both.
50 by 50.
So I would suggest, because you sing it so beautifully, I mean, this is incredibly challenging aria. It's all okay until the last page, and then it separates the men from the boys. But the other thing you have that's so interesting is your voice is very even from the very top to the very bottom. So most people who have high notes like that can't then go, la da da dee da 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 da, because then they don't have enough sound in the bottom. You have very even sound. What I would do, though, what else do you use for auditions? What do you sing on the audition list if you have to prepare?
I sing in the Königin.
Queen of the Night, right? Königin der Nacht, yeah. And
This and I don't know.
Italian?
Italian. Now I'm preparing Amina.
Good, very good, excellent. Okay, so I think I see a little bit of stress at the very top. So, the very top is understandable, but the next tier of top, you can use a tiny bit less sound on that, because once I see your jaw and tongue shaking, then, and you're very young, you shouldn't have that at a young age. It just means you're doing a little too much. And I would say for the acting piece, I would just tone it down. You're doing about twice as much as you need. You sing it well. The singing speaks for itself. And then just do some things, but don't overdo it. Do you know what I mean? You have the character right, absolutely right, because she's like Manon. She is very much like Manon. She's found herself in this place of having jewelry, and she really likes it. But she's not necessarily that girl. Your English is good. I understand everything. It's even colloquial, which I think is adorable. You know, some of the way you pronounce things are very American, which is cute. It's very cute. So it's a great piece for you, but start again, and let me just see a little bit of calmer, a little bit of a less. And it starts where you really get going and it gets to be too much is about halfway through. The beginning is fine. Okay, but you could think of her as a more lyric and less cute. Yeah. Start from glitter and be gay. That's the part I play. Yeah. Just a little calmer. That's really good. That's wonderful, because you start out as a legitimate character who is actually noble, right? And then you can build on I like this, right? You can build on that a little bit later. And this allows us to also concentrate on how fabulously you sing it, you know? And it's also hard because the phrases are short, but you have to tie the thoughts together. And you can do that more. Like, why are there all these breaks? 'Twas not to be because harsh necessity. So in your mind, you have to put them together. Brought me to this gilded cage. Do those three and connect them in your mind. 'Twas not to be. Good. And stentato. Keep going. Born to Yes, fabulous. So good. Excellent. Now I believed you because I believed that you were saying something. And now let's go on. And yet, of course, I'd rather. And this is not, now's the fast part. This is, she's thinking, but actually, it's not so bad. So start with that idea. And yet, of course, I do like this. So discover it. Because otherwise we have too much time of cutesiness, you know. Go ahead, right on that. Nothing can us wait. No, singing of a sorrow, nothing. Let's do the transition. Nice. Good. And this can be bigger, you know. This is, because it's forte, con la voce. Yeah, this can be, oh, forget it. Now you can just say, okay, so that's too subdued. I think that's too subdued. I think that's too, because the orchestra's forte here. They're forte. So this can be, and it says recitative ad lib, so it can be, enough, just stronger. Enough. Like, of being basically cheerful. Yeah, try that.
Enough.
Good.
Of being basically cheerful, I'll show my noble star by being bright and cheerful.
Good. Wow, that's great. Super. You are so good. Wow. Woohoo. Yes. I like that better. It's more elegant. It has all the qualities of the character, but so if you went into an international singing competition, which you should absolutely. This is more on that level. You know, it's a slightly more elegant, but still fun. Still keep all the fun things. And don't overdo it. I'm talking about a change of 10%. So, people who, you're all so smart and talented. In a masterclass, again, very often you take the ideas and go home and go to the opposite extreme. So don't do that. It's just tiny change. Bravo. Wonderful. Thank you.
Decía toda la escuela que puede ser eso.
Do we have time for any questions? Do we have time for a couple questions? Anybody want to ask anything, all you young singers out here? Yes. Hello. Ah, yes.
That's something you have built yourself, or that's something that has helped you to
The whole, how one is on stage comportment, one learns that with experience, watching other people, a certain kind of grace, but the biggest help is if somebody films you, if you have a friend in a rehearsal who will, and you do a presentation, pretend, before a concert, and they film you, you will probably see everything yourself. Like don't swing your arms when you walk on stage. And I trip very often. I'm constantly doing this, or the gown gets caught on things. But you just do the best you can. Posture is very important, and a sense of generosity towards the audience. So you want to remember that you're giving something to them, really as a gift, and not be too self-absorbed. But experience, it really is experience and maturity, yes.
How do you prepare yourself for the performance stage?
Performance day, I try not to talk very much. I'll work quietly. I need to stay focused on what I'm doing. I review text. I'm always reviewing text. It's better if I vocalize earlier in the day. And I didn't tell you about my magic instrument, the straw. So a great way, can I have my bag? I will demonstrate for you. I have discovered this. There's a voice researcher in the US, our best known voice researcher called Dr. Ingo Tietze, who demonstrates this on YouTube. And it's for politicians, for anybody who has to use their voice. And it's basically, I might not have it with me. I do, I have one. Okay, so this is a very great way to vocalize. If you have to sing and there are other people before you, you can go in the hallway and warm up like this. This is how I vocalize now, because it gets everything lined up easy without too much tension. And you can sing through all of your repertoire. If you're having any difficulty with high notes, sing them with the straw. And that will tell you the sensation you should have. For breathing, try inhaling through the straw. You feel all of a sudden all of this is, because it's creating a smaller air tube, you feel all of this working. And if it's a bigger straw, you can pinch it a little bit. This is great, also singing with it under your tongue. If you have tension with your tongue, it'll really help you release that tension. So I love this. This is how I warm up now, truthfully. Before the Super Bowl, I was backstage with my straw vocalizing. So try it. Any more questions? Yes.
You've been talking about the breath and the back. Can you give some examples about that? Oh,
yes.
my God.
So basically, if you have tension, we want to have tension in the right place, but not in the wrong place. And it takes about 10 years to learn that. So very often, you're all seated. So if you just bend over with your elbows and you inhale and you feel that right in your back. Okay, the great thing about sitting down and doing this is that you can't use your shoulders. A lot of times we also have people lay down on the floor and sing because you can't be tense here. So, but the back, you just want to feel all of this open up. So it's like your body, your torso is a barrel. It goes all the way around. So here, you're expanding the rib cage and your back. All the way to here, to the top of your lungs. Shoulders, neck, relaxed. So, and then this stays. Are any of you coming to the concert tomorrow night? So hopefully, not more. Okay. But hopefully you'll see me using the things that I'm talking about today. And then you can sing on a long phrase, but you don't want to use too much air. That's the mistake we make very often, is to take a big breath and then try to put too much air in the sound. It's a cushion, it's a pillow, and the sound rests on it. Does that make sense? In terms of the back? Yes. Anything else? Yes.
What's your singing daily?
Thank you. I have one question. What is your singing daily routine, if you have one?
So I'm singing all the time, so I now have days where I don't sing. But when you're young and you're learning and you're doing things probably very often incorrectly, wrong, then you don't want to, once you feel tired, you should stop. You have to learn your body, learn your voice, vocalize slowly. It helped me when I was young to take breaks. To do it and then rest and then do it again. And a lot of times when you feel tired, you're actually just tense. So you need to sort of figure that out. Where is the tension? How can I release it? Try singing against the wall sometimes and seeing, wow, I didn't realize I used those muscles, learning about those things. If you need more support, do you know what the plank is? Try singing like this. That will connect you with these muscles. But, I don't think you need to sing a lot. You just need to keep improving. If you're not improving and getting better, something isn't right. Okay? I don't sing more than 90 minutes, usually. Rarely. Anything else? Yes, in the back.
Hi. I was just wondering, you're such a great teacher. Aside from a singer, I mean, that's beyond words. But right now in the Masterclass, you communicate so beautifully and you really gave the idea so clearly to us young singers. Aside from Masterclasses, is there any other opportunity as a young singer that we could learn from yourself?
Well, I'm trying to put together a teaching project, actually, in the coming year that will really outline my thoughts on basic technique, the foundation, and try to help people from the ages of maybe 16 till death, because there are a lot of people who've retired now who want to sing again. People sing in choirs, and of course professionals. But it amazes me, at least in the U.S., how few young singers really understand support, breathing, all these important foundational issues. So I want to try and share that activity. But as far as private teaching, I don't do any private teaching. I don't have time. I wish I did. Thank you. Okay, one more question. Yes? Best language for singing. Popular wisdom has always said Italian, but my favorite language for singing absolutely is French, because it gives me the natural resonance. I'm not tempted to sing too big, too heavy. So that's my favorite. And of course, I love to sing in English because it's my language, but I don't get to do that very much. And I sing a lot in German. I love German also, but I speak fluent German, so that's made a difference. You're everyone who sang today is a linguist. That is so important. It's really wonderful that you all speak and learn languages. Bravo. Very high level. Thank you so much. Enjoyed this. Thank you.